Starting with feet together, nice big inhale, reach the arms up, exhale down. Inhale with a little bit of a plie, exhale down. Grabbing the wrist, moving the body to the side, feeling that nice stretch. Switch wrists over to the other side, and back to center. And just freely start to roll the shoulders. We're going to start this stretch sequence with a little bit of yoga. Feet together, big inhale with the arms, sitting back into chair pose. Bringing the hands up, and again, sitting nice and back. Bringing the arms up. We're going to this time take the arms down and up, back to chair pose, and up. Again with the arms back and up. Getting those legs going and the arms going back and up. This time in chair pose, move the arms back, forward, and stand. Again, down to chair pose, back with the arms, up, and stand. Now do the whole sequence. Arms back, arms up, add the chair, arms back, arms up, and stand. Again, arms back, arms up, add the chair pose, arms back, arms up, and stand. Inhale, bring the arms over and around, hinging from the hips. Bring the fingertips to the ground, looking up. Fold it down, looking up again, with the fingertips on the ground, and fold it down. Looking forward, bring the arms up and around as you take your body up with a flat back. Again, open, dive it down. Two more sets to go, diving it down. You can keep a soft knee if you need to. Last one, dive it down. We're going to bring the head in. This time, bend those knees and just hold it there, stretching the spine, extend, looking forward. Placing the hands down, walking the feet back into plank position. We're going to hold plank. Taking it back into downward dog, hips up, walking those heels up and down, feeling a nice stretch in those hamstrings. Heels pressed down, take it back to plank. Repeat 3 more times like this, walking those heels out. Heels both to the ground, into plank. Again, lifting those hips nice and high. Walk those heels. And plank. This time when we take it back, I want you to bring just one knee in, stretching those hamstrings and the calf muscles. And switch. Both those heels on the ground, just holding it here. And again, bringing the one leg in, switch to the other side. This time when you're coming into plank, slowly lowering all the way down. We're going to come into a baby cobra. Slowly release down to the ground. You're going to tuck those toes and press strongly up and back into your downward dog. Back to plank, slowly lowering down. This time we're going to go into medium cobra. Press up a little bit more, using those back muscles. Slowly lowering down, tuck the toes, pushing strongly up and back to downward dog. This time we're going to go into full cobra, lowering down, pushing up, and just go to a comfortable spot. You don't need to overstretch that back right now. From here, just tuck the toes and push it back to downward dog. This time, if you can, we're going to go into upward facing dog. So down, Unwrap the toes, pressing up, and get the knees off the ground. Tuck the toes and go to downward facing dog. Get that last little bit of stretch and start to walk those feet towards your hands into a forward bend. Bending those knees, hold it here, just relaxing the spine. And slowly rolling it up, keeping the knees bent into chair pose. Holding it here, belly button to spine. Nice and strong. Stretch it up to standing position. Roll the arms down and freely roll the shoulders back. We're going to get into a quad stretch, bringing that foot up. Switching to the other side. Moving on into our plie series. Starting a foot away from the wall in first position, bringing the arms down. We're going to start with just releves, holding it here, feeling the balance, belly button to the spine, placing the hands onto the bar or onto the wall, starting with our plie, small, medium, bigger, and up. So bending, 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 straighten. Last one, bringing it up, plie to midpoint, and we're gonna pulse. Now hold. Shoulders away from the ears and pull back up. Reach the arms up, find that balance. Think of yourself very, very tall and lifted. For that extra challenge, you can close your eyes. Find the balance with the eyes closed. And bringing the arms back down, plie, turn it out to parallel. Repeating this exercise in parallel position into releve, plie, 1, 2, 3, and rise. Plie down and pulse. 2, 3. Think of the back being nice and straight. Pelvis is still tucked under. And hold. Rise up, bringing those arms up. Holding that balance again, belly button to spine. If you feel the balance, you can start closing the eyes. And lower down. Shake out the legs, and we're going to continue the same exercise, just in fourth position. Bringing the left leg in front, so closest to the wall, starting with those plies. You can also again have that hand on the wall to do this exercise. Plie to start your pulses. hold your plie. Make sure you have weight on both the feet. Lift the arms up for balance. And come down. Shake out the legs and prepare for the other side. We're going to do the same exercise, just with the right leg in front. Think of turning those knees out to the side, like you're doing a curtsy. Keeping the body up and lifted. You don't want to hinge the body forward. Think of tall, like you're being pulled with a string all the way up to the ceiling. Now starting with your pulses. Again, the pelvis is tucked under, knees out to the side, and hold. Extend up, bringing the arms up and hold. Finding that balance. Again, if you want that extra challenge, you can close those eyes. And release everything. Give those legs a shake. Good job. Now face the front, turning the toes inwards, bending the knees, and just stretching the back of the calf muscles. This will stretch your Achilles muscle. For this next leg series, you're going to start in a nice lunge and passe the leg. Lunge it back, passe. You're staying on the flat foot and you're really thinking of connecting those abs, so belly button to the spine, keeping the body nice and strong and tall. Be aware that you're not rolling the ankle when you come into your passe or when you go back into the lunge. You want it to be stable, your stabilizer. Taking the passe out, in, lunge it back. Again, parallel, turn it out, back in, and lunge. Up, out, in, and lunge. This is going to help you with your turnout. Keep going. This last one, you're going to bring it up, turn it out, bring it back to parallel, and we're going to hold. So out, in, and hold. Staying on that flat foot, bringing the arms up. You can also challenge yourself by closing the eyes. Release it down, give your legs a shake, and begin on the other side. Lunge and up. Think as if you're going into a pirouette. So you want that spring when you come up. Push that supporting leg into the ground. Coming up, you're going to hold, rotate it out, bring it back and down. Parallel, rotation, parallel, and lunge. Again, think belly button to the spine for the balance. You might notice you're stronger on one side for balance. Keep that ankle nice and stable. Pull up through the kneecap. Thinking of that supporting leg being nice and strong. Lifting the arms and holding here. And release it down. Give those legs a shake. This next exercise, you're starting in your lunge. You're going to throw the arms back as you lunge. And as you come up, you're going to releve. Again, springing into that supporting leg. Last one, and hold. Good. Other side right away. If you lose a little bit of your balance, you can always touch the wall, hold on to the bar, whatever you're more comfortable with. And last one. You should feel the burn in the calf muscles now. We're going to continue working the calf muscles by going into first position into our releves. If you need to hold on to the wall, you can, but we're focusing more on balance. So really think of getting that balance with holding the belly button to the spine, lifting everything nice and tall. Rib cage in. We're going to add the plie. So releve, plie, releve, plie. Last plie, and you're gonna hold nice and tall in your releve. And plie out of it. Good job. Bring those legs to parallel, and same thing, releve up and down. Last releve, now add the plie. Last plie and hold, nice and tall. And relax into plie. Grab onto the wall and just go into a lunge, stretching the back of the legs. We're going to give our legs a little bit of a break, move on to arms, and then come back to our legs. Placing my band in the middle of my feet, standing nice and tall, I'm going to start to bring my arms up and down. I want you to feel this in your back muscles and not the shoulders. The point of this exercise is not to lift the arms too high. We want to really engage in the lat muscles. If you notice the band is too short or too hard to lift, just go to one arm, bringing the band a little bit looser. Now with one leg, you're going to put it in the band, hinging from the hips, and a little bit of a lunge. Same thing, lifting and lowering. Holding those stomach muscles tight. You can keep the same leg or you can switch. Grabbing the band a little tighter, we're going to pull apart and bring it back in. Pull apart and in. So working the chest muscles. Still thinking tall with the body. Keep going. Pull it apart and apart. Good. Good, and drop it down. Drop the band, and I want you to go in first position with the arms, bringing them up. It should feel a little bit lighter because we were working those muscles to support this arm position. Going into our bicep curls. So again, placing the foot wherever you feel the resistance of the band. You can make it heavier or lighter depending on where you step on the band. Control it up and down. Stay nice and tall. Don't lean into the band. You want your body to stay lifted. Other side. Take the TheraBand behind you. We're going to work on your tricep muscles. We're going to pull the band and lift. So think out and up, hinging from the waist. Last one, and relax. Moving on to our ankles. Start out in a lunge, up and down, up and down. We're gonna do 3 different sets. This one you wanna just concentrate on pushing through the foot, as if you're landing from a jump. Four more like this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now leave your weight of your body forward a little bit and just push with that front foot. Each time, roll through your foot. You'll have more resistance now that your body is forward. Keep going up, 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 and up. Last one, and shake it out. Before we do the 3rd set, we're gonna do the other side. Up and down, up and down. Again, imagine you just landed a jump. You wanna absorb that plie and push when you go up. Push, land, push, land. So we have 4, land, 3, 2, and 1. Going straight into the little lifts. Lift, push through the floor, push through the foot. And relax, good job. Going back to the first side, this time you're gonna be in a full lunge, upper body down. Don't move the upper body, and you're gonna lift up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. This one's the hard one, so keep going. Up, down, push. Other side, let's get right into it. This is a great exercise for ankles and jumps. starting our floor exercises. So going up into a bridge, keeping those hips nice and stable. We're going to move the knee up and down, up and down, up to tabletop and down. Trying not to dip the hips down when the leg comes down. You can keep the hands on the hips or you can bring them up to first position. Coming up onto releve with both those feet, you're going to bring that leg in, extend, in and down. Up to tabletop, extend it straight from the knee, in and down. Again, in, out, in and down. In, out, in and down. Bringing the heels down and the arms down, keeping the hips up. We're gonna bring the one leg in, out, battement, bring it back, in and down. So in, straighten out, kick it up, extend, bring it back to tabletop and down. In, out, kick, out, tabletop, down. Again, in, out, battement, down, in, down. Keep going. Lower those hips down and pull the legs into the chest. Coming up, we're going to move on to our grand battements. So we're coming to the side, hands behind the head, kicking the leg up and flexing it down. We're going to do the point up, flex it down, keeping the knee nice and straight. 2 more times. We have 2 and 1. Now we're going to reverse the foot. Flex it up, point it down. Flex it up, point it down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the feet together. Bottom hand reaches as the other one reaches on top. Développé the leg up and down. For 4. Try to get that knee as close to your armpit as possible before you extend it. Now reverse it. Straight and then bend down. Other side. So starting with our grand battement, point and flex down. Think of pulling up through the kneecap, keeping that leg nice and extended. Now reverse it, flex it, point it down, flex it up, point it down. Now extend the bottom hand down, top hand reaches up, développé up and down. Bringing the knee close to the armpit. Make sure to extend it fully when you bring it down. Reverse it, straight up, bend it down. Straight up, down. Last one. Moving on to our inner thigh, bringing the top leg on top, turning the bottom leg out, and we're lifting and lowering. We're going to lift and lower for 10 times. Once we finish the 10, I want you to hold it at the top and pulse. Holding that leg up, pulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extending both those legs out, lifting the top leg up. We're gonna bring that lower leg up and down. A total of 10 times. Again, that bottom leg is turned out. Moving on to the other side. Top leg comes over the bottom leg. Turn that leg out and lift 10 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lift and hold and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Second exercise, leg up, bottom leg comes up and down. Remember to squeeze those inner thighs together. Knees nice and straight. And relax. Good job. Come up and into a forward bend. Going into our cool down stretch, bringing one leg up and over, turning towards the knee. You can keep the bottom leg straight or bend it in. Bend that leg, reaching the arms forward. Feeling a stretch in the glutes. And switch legs, other leg on top, turning towards the knee. You can bend that knee if you want. Pulling the knee into the chest and fold it forward. Coming up, bringing one leg in front of the other. Reaching forward, stretching that spine. Walking your hands over to one side, feeling a side stretch. Moving it all the way over to the other side, breathing into that spine. Feel the back stretching and come up, switching to the other leg in front, reaching those arms. Walk those hands over to feel the side stretch. Breathing through this stretch, walk those hands over to the other side. Back to center and roll it up. Reaching those feet forward, shaking them out. And forward bend. Coming up, we're gonna open the legs slightly, letting the feet relax, letting the legs relax. Try not to focus on those and let your body just droop forward. Letting everything relax. Now you can sit up nice and tall. Bring those feet together, flex the feet, and reach it forward. Try to keep a nice flat back. If you can touch your toes, you can start lifting one heel at a time off the ground, giving you a little bit more of a stretch. Moving on to our wall stretch. This is a very good stretch for straddle splits. Bringing your legs into a frog or a butterfly. Relaxing all the muscles in the legs. Try to let the upper body relax as well. You're going to take one leg out and then gently bring the other leg out. And we're going to hold this stretch. So think of breathing while you're holding here. You can use this as your time to relax, a little bit of a meditation. Close your eyes. Take a nice big inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Almost done, and slowly use those inner thigh muscles to bring the legs up. Last part of our cool down is the ragdoll. You want to inhale, reach those arms. Exhale, relax down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, let everything relax. Inhale one more time. Exhale down, reach those arms up, round those shoulders, and shake that body out.